constantly trying to get better and improve your wrestling, and you can do that even in a loss, and you can not do that, sometimes in a win. Obviously, every guy, when they step on that mat, wants to get their hand raised. But through this whole season, we've been approaching our duels that we win and some of our duels that we've lost with the same mentality that we have to continue to improve every week. We got to learn from mistakes. We got to fix and strengthen other areas, tactically, mentally, and we have to keep building, and this duel meets no different. I mean, we faced a lot of highly ranked opponents tonight. I was proud of our effort. There's a lot we can take away and get right back to work this week and build off it.
So yeah, I was just wondering, first off, can you talk a little bit about Jelani's performance in his matchup? It was 2-3. It seemed like there might have been a case for a call for a stall.
Yeah, there was, it was a, situation, Jelani needed to have just a little more mat strategy and mat awareness. The Iowa wrestler was playing the edge a little bit, and I'm not sure, I haven't had a chance to kind of talk with Jelani, but I'm not sure if he realized the official, had called the Iowa wrestler for stalling when he was hanging and hovering around the edge of the mat, and there was still probably 12 seconds left, and Jelani was walking back in, trying to bait the guy to come back into the center. Well, the guy wasn't coming back into the center. So Jelani, what he really needed to do was either push him all the way out, shoot him all the way out, and I think he would have probably picked up an immediate second stall calling out a point, or he needed to just shoot him out and get back to the center one more time to score, because, you just got good awareness on the edge, and, the Iowa wrestler was hovering there, kind of a safety net out there outside the circle. And that's just a little bit of strategy and awareness. But, I also, I don't know if he realized that wrestler was called for stalling, right at that moment, so I gotta find out from him. But either way, you gotta wrestle through that the same way.
And then also in regards to Mason's matchup, did he do anything to prepare differently for this? Kind of how high caliber was?
Yeah, no, Mason didn't really do anything different. He's been training hard week in, week out. Every week he's just been consumed with, improving in all three positions. Obviously there's some familiarity. We're kind of aware of, Cassioppi's strengths and the positions he likes to wrestle from. So we spent some time with Mason this week, and in some of his individual time, Josh Terrell was working on, some of those positions, just tie-ups, different tie-ups, and in different positions that he's, it's kind of his tendencies. But for Mason Paris, he is at his absolute best when he's just focused on wrestling his match, his style, his way, his offense, his positions on top, and when he's looking to be dominant out there, and he's mentally locked in on that. Things, there was a lot of fireworks out there tonight, and I don't think anyone in the crowd missed that match. That place was as full, at the end of that match as it was halfway through the duel, because they knew there were going to be two great heavyweights out there wrestling hard, and Mason did an unbelievable job, like we were confident he would.
Do you think Mason's match reminded you of the Kuhn-Snyder bout from 2 years ago at Chrysler?
I think from a standpoint of it being extremely exciting for fans, whether you're familiar with wrestling or you're not, those kind of matches are unbelievable, and just emotional, and the physicality of really athletic heavyweights is so fun to watch. It's the difference, with Kuhn and Snyder was size, right? So Mason and Cassioppi are a little similar in size. Cassioppi's actually, maybe a little bit heavier, but their body types are, similar. But Mason's athleticism is, it's just he's a superior athlete, and his wrestling fundamentals have improved so much. His confidence is extremely high, but I think from a fan standpoint, it was very similar.